hear any background noise or anything, that is simply just my sisters going through and trying to find those Easter eggs I very well hid. Uh, but yeah, I think we're ready to continue. I'll just take a swig of water, maybe smoke some weed, and then we're good. So please, while I smoke some weed, let's get personal. Let's go face only. Look at my fucking eyeballs. Like, I try my absolute hardest to be humble, but like sometimes my fucking like my eyeballs. You know what they say about eyeballs? They're the windows to your soul. So like, I don't know. This is just me thinking here. By no means am I trying to toot my own horn, but someone that has very pretty eyes, or eyes that are very, how should I say this, captivating to look at. Maybe their character can also live up to par. And even if you differ on views, then you should give them a chance. Because even if your viewpoint is different, no matter how drastic it is, if you try hard enough, you can find a middle ground. And it is possible with every person. Because deep down to our simplest things, every person is just somebody trying to go and find their peace and live their days out in a happy frame of mind with the people that they love. And if you're not chasing for the same thing, then that's completely okay. Like I said, there's a middle ground. There is room for customization, or room for, I don't know, room for, sorry, the wheels are turning, improvement, introspection. There's always room for self-awareness. All very much so tie into the theme of today's stream, which, if I had to boil down today's stream to its most simplest elements and really give it some thought, and maybe even condense this stream's overarching vibe with one word, just to get it out there and make sure we're all on the same page as loving homies, I would probably say vengeance. Vengeance. It permeates through this game. How they were almost in the sense of a rubber band, very pulled across this spectrum of insanity that they themselves maybe didn't have a choice in, and then all it took was them to make one mistake and immediately it snaps to the other opposite, and it is very much a move where the tables turn. And that is, I feel like we are not far off. If the truth is something different, I feel like that statement is not very far off from it, personally. But, yeah. I'm gonna smoke this weed, and then we're gonna game. For anybody that has came back after the break, or, that has rated, followed, and left, or maybe, some of my lovely, lovely lurkers that I ever love so much. Thank you. I deeply, from the bottom of my heart, both as Thickness and as Alec, my personal self, appreciate you for stopping by to this one. It means a lot that we're able to have these moments and be, in a sense, all on the same page in at least a few means, but in the greater scheme of things, all wanting to improve, yearning for more. The hunger of information is something that we all share, and connecting that and pushing forward respectively is something that you should never take for granted, and you should always reward yourself with accordingly, in proportions to the growth that you may feel as a person, or as a creator, or as a lover, or as a father, or as a student. The list goes on and on. I can confidently say that I've been around the ringer a couple times, and I may not share or elaborate on that because it's a lot of my personal psyche, but buy me a couple drinks, buy me some weed, prove to me that my words won't fall on deaf ears, and I'll talk to you until my fucking lungs collapse. And I think that's the perfect sentence to end that off on before we smoke and get into some weed. Because for terms of growth, in terms of video, I like to explain myself in the work that I do, and being more personal and in touch and honest with myself and honest with you guys has allowed me to reach some sort of, at least to what it feels to me, enlightenment or sense of purpose. I'm very much more than ever waking up with no doubt in my mind what I'm doing, and the goal is never faltering. It's a very stuck and sturdy goal that there is been buried by a pact within myself between the parties of Thickness and Alec. And yeah, if you don't understand, then that's completely okay. All things come with time. And yeah. Eventually I'm going to make a mixtape, and I'm going to put that over that. That was really good. If anything, I'm going to clip that soundbite right there. Hey. What? Well, I obviously can't clip anything past that because fucking Mr. Verbal over here wants to be so talkative. That's my cat, by the way, if you don't know. His name is Slate, and he is a handful, but he's worth it. He's worth it. He's a very good companion to the family, and not only to myself, but to my younger sisters as well. They need him just as much as he needs us. I wish I had Sims. Low-key. Like, if you really love Thickness, Sim... I'm not going to say anymore. We will weaponize the simps. Trust me. If I develop simps, let's just say I'm not a man to leave the homies hanging. Anyways. Okay, so this guy, check of the phone's going away. Welcome back from the break, Sim. We're gonna keep her going. People are very much so losing their shit. Oh my god, it's Father Martin.
Another poor soul. Don't be afraid, you're doing his work, whether you know it or not.
Wow. Father Martin's woke as fuck. But then again, he's just orchestrating all of this. He's seeing all the pain that these people harbor by being a man of God. And, I don't know. I think this is a very good time to read some of our notes before they get out of hand. So as we can see, we've read these four already, so if you want the lore that maybe you're missing previously, I deeply recommend that you check out the Outlast Part 1 and part 2. And I think the part 1 of the whistleblower should be on YouTube as well. This is part 2. So while you are still not late to the party by any means, we are very much just getting started. So that being said, I'm going to don thine reading cap and try my best. Okay. This is what the game is. He's playing alone and losing. This is what the game is. There is a mathematical proof. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 and so on up to infinity, you can arrive at the answer. If you stop shy of infinity, you have an indescribably large number. If you continue all the way to infinity, you arrive at 1/12, negative 0.083 repeating. I'm losing my grip on things. Thinking about the drive here, 400 miles in a rented truck, the job that shows up just in time to cover our bills, our debts, the insurance, the boys sleeping in the back, nothing but AM radio, gospel, country western, late night paranoia, talk radio. We sang Patsy Cline songs and laughed at conspiracies of aliens and ghosts. Mile marker numbers passing in the headlights. I don't want to die here. So he's very much questioning why he's here, and he probably doesn't know how long he's been here. He's just very much stuck in getting out. He wants to escape his trauma. Somebody who looks as much like a priest as this place looks like an asylum. Writing instructions on the wall, talking about God, tells me not to be afraid. How was I ever part of this inhumane bullshit? Greed-driven moral genocide? The monsters Markov ripped from the tortured minds. The lengths their jackbooted business school worms will go to protect it. Their own men slaughtered. I've never prayed in my life, Lisa. But if some small-minded interventionist God is listening, kill Jeremy Blair before I die. Sanity and avarice? There's no pain he doesn't deserve. There is no radio, no hope of reaching the outside world. Only escape. Okay, so he's very much accepting the fact that he may die here. He just wants to take the motherfucker that fucked us up. Influencing human behavior. The potential use of psychochemicals in political action operations is well recognized, although it has not been explored as thoroughly as might be expected. Chemical Division includes it as an objective of its program to be prepared to support or make such operations possible. Non-chemical methods of accomplishing political action operations are also included in the program. Note: J. Lawler, April 15th, 1958. Present the above MK Ultra excerpt to the Technical Service Division for budgeting and authorization of continued research into Dr. Rudolf Wernicke, Asset 14866, and Project Walrider. Autopsy of recovered test subjects shows chemical content of the bodies, metallic tumors, evidence of subdermal combustion that indicates heavy psychochemical dosage. See note 92387 in High School. Berlin 6th September 1983. Walrider Delusion. This is the last one, boys, and then we're pushing on. So if you're snoring at the keyboard, I deeply apologize, but for the people like myself and other people that have been since Outlast 1 a few days ago, we are very much understanding and in the loop and learning and understanding more about what's going on here. So you may have to go back and watch the beginning parts to understand this part, and that's completely okay. There is no rush. The internet lives forever. Watch it in your own time if you can't watch it now. I like lore myself too, Sim, but I like to speak to both sides of the spectrum all the time. I love learning. I've gotten a new hunger for learning, so like understanding the reasons and maybe what they benefited from this before I can fully say the ends didn't justify the means really helps put us in the shoes of Park and really what he's feeling right now. And if we're not in the same mindset, or in the same mindset he is, then this is like calibrating us, for lack of a better term. Also, make sure you got water, make sure you got snacks. I haven't eaten yet today. I'll eat after stream. You can take my word for it. If I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. But you guys should as well. I'm going to crack my knuckles. So knuckle warning if you don't like cracks. Then when I say I'm going to crack my knuckles in body, then just trust me. Okay, let's read this last one. Hold on. Okay. From J Billings at MurkoffCorpUS.com to K Vigilando at MurkoffCorp.us.com. Subject, reply, patient Samuel. Kurt, we got another one, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to check it off as psychopathic proximity disorder. Security guard all the way up in the admin block is our latest non-patient employee to start seeing Wernicke's fairy tales. He was never directly exposed to the engine, never even made it below level 1 in the building. It would be an enormous breach of protocol and security if doctors were speaking of the wall rider within hearing a contracted security guard. And seems vanishingly improbable that he would stumble onto such an obscure mythological story on his own. It's too similar to the Dr. Samuel case, or the others before him. It's one thing for formally sane medical personnel to fall under the delusions of their patients. It's another thing entirely for those beliefs to be, I don't know, airborne. We need to talk in person. Billings. Okay. So this seems very much like them trying to rein their shit in. Nate! Hello! How are you? I had a very good time at your stream. I'm very sorry that it's very loud, but these motherfuckers in here off of me. Oh my god, these guys are toxic. This takes me back to my Overwatch days. Y'all motherfuckers need a chill pill. Okay. Anyways, welcome in. This game is scary. It's a very scary, spooky game. And, we just got finished.
One of them's coming! It's
Dude.
not even human anymore!
Okay.
Fuck it! Shut it in!
Said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Holy cow, is that the exit? Oh, you're a bastard. You don't do scary? It's okay. I always believe that if you have the right hand to hold as you go through it, scary games can be very fun to enjoy for all ages and people. You just need somebody that can translate the context in a way that, you know, any and each person can understand. So we just got finished up reading a couple pages of lore, you know. Just the stuff basically for the people that have been watching Outlast 1. Because this is the DLC of the first game, but it's very much a prequel to the events of the first game. So we have part 1 on YouTube right now for anyone that kind of wants to bridge any knowledge or lore that they're missing. Oh fuck. Oh no, not Requise, not Requise. No, I am not gonna get flashbanged. That motherfucker is gonna try and rip us up, put a sheet over our face, and skull fuck us. And I am not with it. We're out of here. We're out of here. I respect the drive, brother. Coming from somebody. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo, Requise, you out? That's Pog. We live. Alright. Okay. But yes, this game is scary. It's more fucked up than it is scary. And that being said, it's very scary. But we've played the first game. And we're gaming. We just need to look out for sound cues. We need to use all of our auditory and visual detective skills to not only find the way to push forward, but find the way to push forward that doesn't result in us getting our head fucking removed from our shoulders. Okay. Oh, here we go. There's the $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? Who wants it? I'm in your fucking windows. I'm up in your fucking bedroom. Hide your kids, hide your wife. What? 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 Y'all motherfuckers tripping. Hold on. Y'all need to tie all y'all shoelaces. Holy fuck. Okay. I don't even know why. Oh my god! Somebody just got capped! Bruh! Okay, so we need to keep in mind that that window's there, so if this shit is dicey, we need to back out. We need to easy out. Where's Whispers? Hey yo, Mr. No Whispers, reveal yourself. Come on. It about windier than a motherfucker out here, boys. Today's forecast on thickness.news is windy and scary as fuck. Oh my goodness. If you can't handle it, definitely know your limit. But yeah, I'm freaking out too. I need to invest in a heart rate monitor. I feel like that would be a nice addition to at least something, because I try and keep things minimal so it doesn't outshine like the game's overlays that it chooses to put on with you. But I'm very picky and choosy about what I like to display on the screen, just because I want it to be very palatable. Like, hold on, just to show contrast really quick, I'll show you my screens on OBS. So like, this is our oh, hold on, sorry, excuse me. This is our stream starting screen. I did this last night. I did this in 2 hours and 40 minutes. All this down here on the bottom right, all the GIFs I found, I YouTubed how to figure out how to add them as like a persistent thing on my Discord overlay, or not my Discord, my OBS overlay. This is the old bread and butter, the original OG for when we're gaming. It's got our, you know, goals, etc. Very clean, very nice. We got our BRB screen with my anime waifu that I put a lot of sentiment and trying to look for a good word. That's my number 2, okay? So I'm gonna be honest. Number 1, it's my girlfriend. She gets number 1 spot. I'm ultimate, always, 24/7, 365, every millisecond. I simp for that woman. This right here is my number 2. She has a very weeby name, very deeply rooted philosophical meaning behind it, and you know, more gifts, because I'm very much so, I like to be expressive, and then this is just game and face for when I'm just rambling and talking. But I like to be expressive, and I like to share what I'm thinking as often as possible, because it's how I generate ideas and grow as a person. I'm very empathetic, and I've had like a very, almost a creative rebirth, to where I'm always thinking about stuff, and like I have enough confidence in me to not doubt myself, but still stay humble in a sense, or at least try to be. But you know, it's nice. I do idea, and usually I can figure out how to make it look good and work with me still shining through. And I'm very proud. I'm a prideful person. It's almost a weapon in my arsenal is pride. Sorry, I'm really sweaty. It's kind of hot today, and I was outside planting Easter eggs for my younglings to go and investigate. Not my actual kids. They're just my younger sisters. I am way too young to have any children just yet. But, yeah. I just, you know, I was talking to you, and I very much enjoyed the stream that you put on, that I was able to catch small bursts of, because I was doing like mod stuff for a friend. And I always try and like not overly advertise with pride, but still cue the people in that I care about. Um, that was a perfect spot to follow the Obi. Like, that was great. Somebody over here needs help. They got fucking capped. That's for sure. There's a note. Okay. But yeah, no problem. I enjoy. Oh, hello. I guess that I don't think that was the guy that was screaming for help. Yo, fucking rock on, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the stream. That's all I ask, brother. We're very much so kind of aimlessly walking because I kind of generally know where we're supposed to go because it's very linear, and once you get a knack for investigation, you understand. I think our biggest thing right now is trying to turn off this fence. That's our next goal. So right now, I'm going to look around, and it's not going to be spooky, so that softies like Miss Nade won't get spooked. There's no reason to have a super high heart rate or anything like that. We just need to look around and find the generator. Monkey! Welcome! My boy. My absolute fucking boy. I forgot about that part. I'm not gonna cap you. I hope you had a good stream. I know you've been trying to get into like re-getting into streaming because you kind of took a little unwanted hiatus, but that's how it is sometimes. And it's very good to have you, in a sense, back in the circle. I've grown a lot since, you know, my first stream on Twitch coming in while you were playing Ninja Gaiden old school. And, you know, I can't wait to share all of my newfound knowledge and insight with you because I've really grown a lot as a person. I love sharing that with people. Also, just because of the raid and all the new support, we've gotten a lot of good support today from the homies. Like, if you are in a mood to support some people, I'm just going to throw out a couple names that I've been watching and that I'm aware are streamers. If you stream, I'm pretty sure the shout out command is on public. So if you would like to promote yourself, surely go for it. I only do the ones, you know, you can do it yourself also. It's free. No cost, no charge. But that's just the people that come off on the top of my head right now. There are plenty of other streamers. And if you join our Discord, hold on. Let me do this too. Because we got raided. If you join our Discord, it gives you an opportunity to catch up with the more personal side of me. And Twitch is very much the place for thickness. But I think Discord is just equal parts thickness and equal parts Alec. So like you get a lot of my personal thought and you get a lot of my thought as a content creator. And yeah, also there are plenty of other links that are going on throughout the stream element things. So if you see one that's YouTube, that's my personal YouTube channel that I post all my content to that I have. It's kind of like a ever-going trail behind for others to follow if they want to maybe learn more about how I became insightful or maybe how I grew as a person. I miss you. So happy to see you again and catch up. Yeah, dude, it's so good. So good to see everybody again and to just like feel like myself as thickness, but not only that, but to also feel as myself as Alec, me in my personal life, is very important. And kind of reaching that tandem has given me the ability to just, my confidence has shot through the roof. I don't shoot down my own internal ideas anymore. I just pick them up and run with them. And then if I get bored of them, I put them on the back burner. And I always come back and loop around to things that I've started but maybe had to take a break for personal reasons for. And I've made that a very big point in my life internally. And it's just another step working closer to being the person that I truly can see myself being. I'm gonna be so cool. You guys that are hip are already hip, but any of my new people, like, that are just getting on the train, like, man, I've got so many plans. So many plans. And, like, oh, by the time I get old, I'm gonna be like an old, wise Japanese samurai through and through. And I plan on getting Yakuza tattoos, and I'm gonna have demons on my left hand, because that's the main. And then I'm gonna have, like, samurai armor everywhere else, and it's just going to be, like, adorned upon my body as I get older. And it'll be, I don't know, eventually it'll be in the same vein of Yakuza, where if you look neck up you won't be able to tell, but in terms of neck down, it will be this very artful masterpiece that just, I don't know, you'll take one look at it and immediately see the past that I've walked upon. And I won't have to use a lot of my words on getting people to understand what's going through my head. I'll just have to speak it, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense now, it will make sense in the future, in time. But, yeah. Definitely shout out to Monkey. We've been having some good spooks in Outlast. So much so that one of our friends, Nade, that has recently became one of our friends. This is scary as fuck. But I don't know. I'm just very happy all the time. Like, ever since I got a PC and all the rings were basically taken off, I was able to really just accept being myself and just let creation. Oh, wow, dude.
Come on.
Holy shit. Okay. Anyways, for any of my don't say it. Don't say it. For any of my raiders, I'm sorry. Ahead of time, I should have thought about this before I resumed the game. This is a very, very, very... If I had to give this game a rating, I think R-rated would be underselling it, and it's very much an X-rated game. Because the content material in this game is very, 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 very disgusting.
What the fuck? Who's there?
No one? Definitely not Mr. Meatbeat Commander over here.
Come on.
Man, if I had to say one thing, is this just the masturbation corner? What the fuck is this place? Like, I appreciate that guy's endurance. Like, you can tell he's practiced. He's preemptively thought about that before going through with that. But yes, to any of my new people, welcome to the Thickness experience. It's one that I try and customize and actively try and improve as we grow. Oh, looks like we've got a fucking memer here, guys. Oh, let's read this for the lore. Miscarried profits. Rick, fun hitting the greens last week. We should make the drive more often. Was reviewing old test records from the early days of Project Wall Rider, and something sparked my interest. We are... Hang on, let me just make sure I'm in frame. I need to... Just 1 second. 1 second. Because I keep wanting to scooch over because where my keyboard is placed. But I need to just 5-head big brain and move my keyboard to where I need to be. Excuse me. Okay, let's try this again. Was reviewing some old test records from the early days of Project Wall Rider, and something sparked my interest. Were you following the project back in 2010? Apparently we had issues with female employees experiencing psychosomatic pregnancies. Something to do with how the morphogenic engine interacts with the immune system. All Greek to me. Am I right? It was more often fatal than not, and these were employees and not the patients. So a little harder to sweep under the rug, but the morphogenic engine activity in these ladies, marrow was off the charts. And these are women who were never exposed to the additional hormone therapy. Now I don't know ppm from a kick in the teeth. But I can read from a spreadsheet. And if the projected profits from the Project Wall Rider are half what they say they are, I have got just one question. Why aren't we performing experiments on women? God knows what mental illness is equal to opportunity affliction. Seems unethical to pass on such potential windfall. Oh my god, that gave me chills. Fuck. Rebel 1 TV. I appreciate this. So is this your first time playing Outlast? You've only played the first quarter or so? This is my first time playing Outlast personally. I've seen a lot of my peers play it, and I appreciate a scary experience watching it. This is my first time experiencing this, or rather, putting myself into this position. Because you know I love to immerse myself, and that, excuse me, by far is still the case. So I very much am in the park headspace as much as possible, and it's very, very chilling. Like, just the subject matter and the fact that these guys are seeing all these negative effects and they're only caring about profit. It's making kill us, burn the building, worse than death here, kill us. Because look at the way these people are acting. Like, the way these people are acting, it's not strange. It's expected. When you suppress people and subject them to such fucked up things and not acknowledge it, just kind of sweep it under the rug, you can only sweep so much shit under the rug before there's a big ass fucking big ass lump under the cover or rug. Yeah, I know you want to see me get jump scared, but we've gotta ease the pace. We've gotta enjoy this. We've gotta really live this, you know. Those M notes paint a crazy ass story. I know, and like I love taking that and giving my own what I already know, because I've seen Outlast 2, but I didn't understand Outlast 2 because I didn't read the notes. I just was there for the scares. But coming back again very grown and able to understand the source material and the deeper message behind this story, it's able, I don't know, it's another just one of those sources where yes, you're surrounded by trauma on every front, but when you're surrounded by that fear and crushed and put that much pressure on you as a person, fictional or fake, or fictional or real, you have two options. In your simplest point, you have two options. You can either stay at the bottom and dwell in it and just, you know, lose hope, or you can rise above that and decide to be better. And even though the chances may be slim and the possibility of it happening is very low, you can't help but stop and suspend your doubt for the time being because you have to push on. And that's the basic tropes of this game. And it's something that now, me elaborating and telling you this, if you go back and watch the first game, at least me playing it, I know a lot of very good content creators that have played it that maybe don't read and still don't really understand what makes Outlast so chilling of a game. Because yes, it's a video game, but in its deepest roots, it's art, and it's a message needing to be learned. And I'm the person that is willing to translate. But yeah, I definitely agree, Monkey. I'm glad you're on the same page. I'm not surprised in the slightest you're on the same page as I am. But we'll read this, because this has to do with the fence that we just turned off. Also, poggers, we turned the fence off, but I think Mr. Masturbation turned the lever off. I really hope he washed his hands. Anyway, moving on. The power is still on. Electricity. I need to think, Lisa. I thought the power was evidence that some manageable, some human force still controlled some part of Mount Massive. But nothing human or sane can do anything here but survive. And even that, not for long. You were always the reasonable one, Lisa. You would tell me to calm down, to take a larger view. Madness and inhumanity rule this place. Whatever is keeping the electricity flowing is trying to trap me here. I need to shut it down again? Alright, guys. Jump scares back in. I apologize for the long-winded, philosophical injection I had to bust down on you. But now you understand more of the frame of mind that we are all in as we're all immersed in this story together. And now you understand why this is so scary. And this is on hard difficulty too, so we die in 2 hits. Masturbation man is very much not there. And it seemed like when he came, it was bloody. We need to be very careful because that motherfucker is around here somewhere. And he 100% did not wash his hands. You're a bitch! You're a fucking asshole. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Lick my ass. Oh my god, that motherfucker running! Fuck you. Okay, calm, calm, calm. Calm, calm, calm. Relax, 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 relax. Please open, please open. This isn't the right one. You're an asshole. I fucking hate you. You're a piece of shit. Your mom's a bitch, and she raised a pussy. Fuck, 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 fuck. Eat shit! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I am sick of Bunkus. You will not touch me. Okay. Alright, boys. Alright, Mr. Park. Return to neutral. Hello, sir. Oh, battery? I appreciate you. God damn it. I can't believe I let that man put his hands on me. Are you sad? Did you run back and cry because I beat your ass? Man. That post-nut clarity must have hit his ass. I feel bad now. Oh, fuck. Billy, please. Billy, don't. Billy! Billy, don't do me like this. Billy, please don't. Please don't, Billy. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I've been a good boy, Billy. Please. If anything, go punish Meat Beat Man. He touched me with his dirty-ass dick fingers. Dirty-ass dick fingers, boys. Also, I've been wondering, should I make the face camera on this screen a little bigger to maybe give more of my face and less of the game? Or, as a viewer, would you prefer it to stay the way it is? The very, like, minimal, you know, I'm here, obviously my personality is here, but it's very much focused on the game. What the fuck? Yeet, bitch. Also, that note is really fucked. But remember that note. It said that the wall rider, the stuff that made Billy become Billy, has an effect on women. And that's why there's no women here. Because it makes them believe that they're pregnant. And it also, you know, I don't know. I guess they just didn't think to do that yet because they didn't want to try and handle a woman's pregnancy on top of a man like the... You're an asshole! You're actually a dickhead! Literally, bruv. Jesus. There's your jump scare, monkey. Fucking hell. It would be so easy. I don't believe it anymore. Getting the truth out. There is no truth. Only lies. We've accepted too long to double back on. It's our children, Lisa. I would take the easy way out if it wasn't for the boys. Damn this place to hell. I'll suffer anything to get out of it. That's the shit, man. That's that real secret sauce, man. Doing the shit for the kids, doing the shit for the younglings, to give them a better outlook on life, or a better, I don't know, better chance at development than maybe we are getting right now. Please, Billy. Billy, please. That's what we're gonna say when we see Billy now. And then I'm gonna turn it into a fucking alert. Mark my words. And you guys that were here will know exactly what I mean. Because that is the Dickness way. Alright, boys. Also, while we have a moment not being scared, I would like to appreciate all the friends that decided to come by and support today. Whether it be sitting in chat with me, or all of my lovely lurkers, or the people who decided to come by with a raid, either while we were playing in the middle of our talks, or during our BRB stream when I was doing my Easter thing for my younglings. Also, to clarify, not my kids, just my sisters. I'm too young to have kids. This is sketchy as fuck. Wow. This is really... Wow. Wow. First of all, holy shit, we're up in the mountains. Man, it's gonna... I don't know. The more we look around, the less it seems like we're gonna be able to get out of here. Oh, hold on. I have a phone call. Hold on. Oh, that makes sense.
Maybe sisters. Maybe some girls that ain't.
That makes